since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your blowing. I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Honey, I dash, got it on, smash, foot on the.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Check 53, here we go, D. Hey, it's just here.
They go play action here on first down. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back.
Stupid. I loved him. This is just a 70. We're not gonna win nothing with him. We better still got Zeke, right? Okay, we got Zeke. Got a harvest. Michael Gallup. Oh my God.
Back there, he's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
56. Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And it's a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Jones. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing, Jones. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Jones on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Will tie the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Jones hit and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's able to get it back to right around the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. On 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll go with a big back. This is Olalala. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones off the play fake. And this one hauled in by Will Tye. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. Here's Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. On the return, Jackson. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Jones now, off play action. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the... That one good for 26 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Some 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk? So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They go to Elliott again.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
You ready?
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin.
Still 2nd down.
We go. 30 base. 56. Watch the flag. Go.
Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down. A dump off to Elliott. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Big get. 6-6, pull it high.
From the gun, Jones. Wilson's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. 1st down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. two-score game, obviously. Every play, every third down.
Light it up, coach.
Magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Watch out.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No, why would
Battle
you?
for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On third down, it's Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Jones throwing on fourth down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Now Jones on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They'll run with Elliott. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jones defensively pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them. You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes you...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's Elliott, complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
25 yards that time. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me...
that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities.
Past the big skin, when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. It's on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16.
I may play like
30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head and when you ever overstated. Your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on his neck. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on. Come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience.
Somebody will give me 2
Swear that don't make sense. Hey, when you making bands can make fans. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's get up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Standing by for the call from venerable Lambeau Field, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the rain would vacate the Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So possession goes over here on... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing is Rodgers. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Trey Flowers picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Looking deep for Adams. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devon Kennard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rodgers going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That is knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers throwing again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And down inside the 15 he goes. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On play action. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that thing.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Rodgers. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Rodgers. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. On play action, Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Lets this one rip toward Graham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brianne Bonnie Calhoun. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And not much to speak of there, maybe a yard down to the 20. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Rodgers under pressure, and he'll go down. Duvon Kennard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Check it back. Back one. Kill.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Why am I so
and
dumb?
Rodgers intercepted the 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. Going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And again, it's Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the draw. Here's Williams. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers off the play fake. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Romeo Okwara in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Rodgers, off play action. They still can't. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's the Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Romeo Okwara able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Oh, wow, but you
try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Get the ball. You're taller.
The Packers on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be third and a mile. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside.
Touchdown, Detroit. A 62-yard punt return. And the Lions are able to extend. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Williams. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Alert 3, alert 3. You draw Porker.
You just can't clutch it.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. On first down, Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second and a couple, Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams.
It's a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it second and goal. On play action, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leader.
Touchdown, Packers! Jamon Moore. So this offense will head back out there, already an excellent field position. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 17. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Rodgers now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Why am I forcing?
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, now Rodgers. But he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers on the money to the tight end, Graham. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On first down, Rodgers.
Touchdown!
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
You dropped
And the throw there going to be incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
No, I can't
throw pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Danny Trevathan. And the So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Your hands, and when you got tackled, you threw it. How do you blow that, dude? I'm mad off that game. Like, how do you blow that touchdown? That was an easy touchdown. Touchdown.
Way too many wins, they know
You
the
just
shit. They
had
was
to
hating,
blow
know they
it. You
sick,
just had to
acting
be
like they
that
know me.
trash.
Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Ripper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White. 6. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. First down, here's White. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a play fake. Brady. And he fires one incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel. But now it'll be third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Throwing on first down is Brady. Got a man open, that's Harry. And shutting him off, now open field. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. It's White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Brady going to throw. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep for Edelman. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Brady gives this to White. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. On 2nd and goal, Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
Check 4, check it, reload.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. On second down now, it's White. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Well, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. On second down, they'll run with White. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Going deep here for Edelman. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady sliding out of the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there. He'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down and gain of 12. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Edelman.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Brady.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, 41 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock. So this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Play action. Now it's Brady. Flush to his right. And Edelman finally works his way open. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Well, Brady's throw there, incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They go with White on the counter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. On play action, now Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Brady now to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Brady.
I told you to get ready.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Brady. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 62 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your...
Now White lost the football, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. To throw, it's Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Brady now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On play action, it's Brady. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will return this one. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the on first down. White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clayton. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. I got it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And a big... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Bro, you just sitting there getting done, Michael.
Like he's right there, brother. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. New England on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Brady, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on,
my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26, the 30, 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So it picks. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw. Brady. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Braxton Berrios. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Brady going to throw. Going deep here for Edelman. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Brady. His throw incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Brady to throw again. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. First throw of overtime for Brady. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Now Brady. Got his man. That's Harry. And he is in for the score. And it's on silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up.